So it's been about 2 weeks almost since this story first started up, and I know I'm not alone when I say this, but am I the only one that finds this story to be a bit trivial in the first place? I mean, why are we still, why is the news, why is the media still insistent upon keeping this story fresh when it's so silly to begin with anyway? I mean, why does it matter when someone lip syncs in the first place? We've seen several people do it in the past. And the fact that the media even tried to compare Beyonce of all people to Milli Vanilli, yeah, there's no fucking comparison. It's like saying Justin Bieber can sing just as good as Justin Timberlake. No, there's no fucking comparison. It's the timing of this shit was just way too convenient. It feels so contrived when you really look at it. I mean, her website launched the day before the inauguration, and now she has this damn press conference the day before the weekend of the Super Bowl. So it's not a coincidence, and this is not a conspiracy theory. This is unfortunately what people refuse to live in, reality. The other nonsensical stories throughout this month just further solidifies the fact that this, you know, when you cover this more than what's going on in the war and whatnot, it really paints this little charmed picture of what Americans not only think about, but also what they believe. The fact that, you know, some people really think that the war in the Middle East has ended, or, you know, because they don't really cover it like they used to anymore. It's still been going on, and it hasn't really stopped. You know, they may have stopped what was going on in Afghanistan and whatnot, but they're still in Iran to some degree. And hell, to be honest with you, I haven't been keeping up with it, but I know it hasn't quit, because every time there's some big shit that pops off in the Middle East, they cover that for at least a week or two, only to be followed by these type of stupid news stories. I'm not a fan of Beyonce, so I shouldn't have much else to say other than the fact that can we move on, please, to something a little more important other than, oh man, did she sing the song or not? She can clearly sing, okay? So this press conference, I wouldn't be too surprised if people in her own camp started this whole story up. And it's clever, smart marketing. I mean, because think about it, she's performing on the Super Bowl, and then her album's going to be coming out this year, then her documentary, and yada, yada, yada. And it's almost like she pulled this whole scandal on her own, on a bet, to be like, oh man, I bet you I could take something and that's not take nothing to make it something because of who I am. Well, congratulations, you've wasted a lot of people's time, to be honest. Show's over. Yeah, let's get on to our lives. Argent au revoir.